Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's jump into the next zodiac sign I'll be reading for this present moment. Sagittarius. Okay, I guess we're doing another message for Sag. It's okay. It's a-okay with me. It's a-okay with you. I don't think we did any tea leaf this morning or this today, I guess. Sagittarius. Someone could make you try to do something against your will. I think this is a past energy. You could have had needed to defend yourself. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So you could be reconsidering your standards as well. You definitely were being called not to persevere in this situation. There could be some journey coming up that'll lead to good fortune, or tell me more. Sagittarius. Or if this person was throwing off your fortune because of journeys or travel, this could be somebody who always keeps you off balance. Tell me more for the highest teams of love and light, most valuable, important messages, please. For Sagittarius, people and placements. Tell me more. There's something about your success that you need to be focused on at this point, that you need to be aiming true. Yeah, you're definitely having some kind of sorrow over a loss in the past position. Yeah, there's something about somebody here could be having health issues. This could be a masculine. I saw dark man quickly, or it could be you. But they do definitely want you to take care of that. Yeah, there's something about new opportunities for recognition. There's a need to act. There's a need to act on something. Okay. Happiness. Maybe act on your happiness. There could also be something about compliments from an admirer, potentially, or you could have many admirers. Yeah, there's some kind of warning regarding the past, and you were kind of warned of this. Anything else? Yeah. Someone was trying to get between you and changing or evolution. This could be impacting your health negatively, or it was. This person, a younger man, immature man, could have been impacting your happiness quite greatly. Yeah, definitely. Just as I say that, happiness sideways, like well-being sideways. They were impacting your well-being. There was a period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. This person was basically karma, and they were holding you back from evolving, it looks like. There's some kind of change in your work in the future, telling more, or your health or daily routine. And there could be something about love in that area, or some kind of new contracts or relationships. Yeah, this person was two-faced, or you're seeing through something, or somebody, yeah, an arrogant, boastful person. There's going to be more stability, especially if you were dealing with something very unstable. This person could have had issues with communication, and they were definitely like trying to chain you up or something like that. So I don't know what that's about. Sagittarius. It's interesting how the cards are kind of like forming this double C thing going on. What is that about? Okay, Sagittarius. Maybe that's a symbol. Is that the Gucci symbol? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. Vulture. This was a warning. Rooster. I mean, this is like a lot of like arrogant, boastful person, two-faced person. Like, what else do you want me to say? Sagittarius. Sorry. Just kidding. Yeah, turtle. Somebody else got turtle or tortoise. I think it was Cancer. So you could have Cancer placements. Jupiter, your ruling planet, is in Cancer right now, so that could be part of that. But slowly but surely, getting ahead. And this is by being very protected. It looks like, yeah, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Bull. Or you could have been dealing with a bully. Okay, we got one on the ground. Yeah, wish will not be granted, or maybe this person's wish will not be granted. You could be getting advice from somebody as well, maybe in your work, or maybe good advice or advice from your spirit guides regarding like maybe your health. Yeah, something more, Sag. A long journey, yeah. So either physical or mental leaves you wiser at the end. So yeah, great personal sorrow from the past. Okay, interesting. Oh shit! This person could have had Cancer placements potentially in the past. Tell me more for Sag. I'm seeing Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius people on placements. This person could have tried to hold back something from you, or like news, or you getting news about some kind of like good karma or gifts or something. Sagittarius. This could have been a major challenge you were overcoming regarding the birth or conception of a new child or enterprise. This could be more financial. Yeah, temptation will test you. This person might not want to let you go, or wasn't. Yeah, there's a time to get out of a situation, changes in your life. So that's definitely needed. Maybe you were resisting this, or this person doesn't want to let you go or something, but it doesn't matter, right? Call upon help, definitely. Okay, interesting. I see a new union coming up in the future. Could be, yeah, success. Could be some kind of it doesn't have to be like a relationship, can be any number of things, a new union with yourself. Sagittarius people in placements. 4 of Wands, so stability. There's going to be some stability, family wishes coming true because you're letting go of conflicts. People that bring conflict to your life, people that are extremely Okay, dependent. I didn't mean to say that, but I meant to say codependent or aggressive, like the badger, like very selfish, maybe very egotistical, very narcissistic. Badgers can be nasty, you know. In my other deck, it means being persecuted by somebody, I think. So, yeah, I see new collaborations, Three of Pentacles in your future position, especially regarding your work, or more stability coming in that front, or more better investments. This might involve having to expand beyond like whatever previous territories you've been in. This could involve travel of some sort, even potentially. This could just be like expanding your mindset. This could be like new ways of doing things, working on things. But I see you maybe like strategizing or having new methods or something because of the maturity that you've gained with a longer journey, either physical or mental, leaving you wiser at the end. These changes are really creating some kind of increased stability going forward. Yeah, you're coming out of being broke. This person was really impacting your finances quite negatively in the past, and I see you recovering from that, or they were just really impacting your health and ability to actually focus on your finances because of the amount of conflict that they were ensuing in your life. So this person could have maybe even been possessed by like negative entities. But I see you ending a love situation, making a choice about what connections you want to be in and what you don't. The Lover's card is also kind of like mirrors the Devil card for me too. So this could be about really choosing what contracts that you want to be in. What are the laws? What are the rules? Are you the one in control, or is somebody else? Yeah, this person, you could have met them at work, maybe a Sagittarius, but I see you keeping things private or secret, or even moving with divine timing in it, with because you're so tapped to your intuition and you're really working on yourself and working on things. Um, yeah, this could be a new opportunity, a new friend, a new coworker, a new colleague. So, yeah, but I see you working towards something. You could be opening up to new ideas. So, anything else for Sag from Tarot that we can explain from the highest teams? Oh, love and light, guardians and guides. Yeah, this could have been a Taurus. Yeah, I see this person like maybe still being attached, or Eight of Cups. It could be still something you're working out emotionally in that situation, but you're coming out of being stuck in your head, which is great. Somebody could be watching you, or this person was like very malicious, very mature as well. They were unwilling to change their perspective about something as well, and you dropped it. Yeah, and this is really helping you. Like you quickly just you're just like, okay, bye. Like, I don't know, there's something like that almost. Like, thank you, next, almost. So I see you moving towards greater stability and happiness, because this person is really impacting your ability to be fruitful. And I'm not even seeing an emperor here, but I see the empress. So if you're feminine, you're much more, you're strong here. You know what I mean? Like you're more mature, you're more well-rounded. Yeah, mature, because maturity comes from learning lessons. Do we learn lessons, or we don't? Do we don't, right? When we don't, we're just always stuck in grade one, right? We're just always repeating grade one. You know what I mean? So um yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse. This person was cruel. Ugh, the Devil in the reverse. I'm glad that you're moving away from it, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're moving out of your head. Bada bing, bada boom. This was all lust as well. You're rejecting something. Yeah, it's like you dropped it. You went, okay, bye. Like you're very smart. Like octopuses are very smart. So maybe octopus, or this person was like tentacles or something like that. So I'm gonna get some advice. What's your advice from your highest teams of love and light, guardian angels, guides, and the highest timeline, and most beneficial deities and guides, and God and Jesus for your advice? Nice. Okay. Invest in what makes you happy. I see you coming out of denial regarding the past. I don't know about their advice. Healing in the future, beautiful energy, the star. I mean, it's a beautiful, positive omen for your future, right on top of becoming wiser, Page of Pentacles energy, Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, and this is after you leave something behind, Six of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, so that you can work on something long term, so you can work on your finances. Slow but steady wins the race. Light of understanding acquires knowledge and cures illness. So if you have been having any kind of health issues, it could be like addressing them or facing the shadow traits or the spiritual reasons behind these illnesses, right? Or these subconscious reasons. Eight of Swords sideways in the past is you exiting anything that really beheading anything that really stood in your way, and moving beyond anything, you know. Or there could be like some spirits working on your behalf as well to help you as well. Truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. So maybe your part of fortune could also be relevant in your birth chart. But yeah, I mean, the Empress here with the Wheel of Fortune, this is you being led towards like greener pastures, because this person was really throwing you off, is what I'm getting. So, and Eight of Swords sideways is obviously about like coming out of any kind of self-imposed limitations. Yeah, you're not in pain anymore. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Beautiful. Ooh, there might be a new lover coming in, heads up, or some new kind of contract, or some new communication. Maybe somebody's offering you something, or this will lead to something. But continue to guard yourself, I would say, like especially if you're making forward movement. I would just continue to focus on that at this time, honestly, or something like that, or make sure that's not on the back burner, even if other things happen or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Let's get one of these. Your spirit team, guardians and guides, highest timeline. Okay. Hydration. Make sure you're drinking enough water. It's really important at this time. Cleansing, clearing, cleaning. There is more to the story than meets the eye. Be mindful of what hides beneath the surface. Just really evaluate things, right? Let's see number 20. This could be Taurus or money matters, self-worth matters. Basic nourishment, foundational healing, and source of the problem. Ever had dry skin in the summer? Between sun rays, air conditioning, salt water, and chlorine, the skin takes a brutal beating. You can increase your moisturizer, of course, but that only treats symptoms and not the problem. While environmental influences increase your chance of having dry skin, proper hydration is half the battle, so maybe you haven't been drinking enough water. Getting enough of this foundational healing just by drinking more water has a significant impact not only on your skin, but your body's overall wellness, like your hormones, your hormonal system. Spiritual well-being is similar. You may be attempting to manifest a large goal or heal an old wound, but are focusing on symptoms when there's a much bigger problem driving the external manifestations you're experiencing. So this could be like a root cause or a root belief that you really limit yourself with. Poor beliefs about self-worth could prevent you from attracting more love or wealth. A deep-rooted fear of new experiences could hinder plans to travel more or chase after a dream. Or you could find the troubles in a relationship are the result of a long-forgotten childhood wound. Additional information, understanding, and healing is needed before the situation comes to a conclusion. Put on X-ray glasses and look beyond the surface of your problem or question, because there is more to the story than meets the eye, and you have only just begun to peel back the layers. It's going to be about Capricorn energy or like past lives, like ancestors, parents, traditions. Let's get juicy messages. Sagittarius, my lovely, the highest teams of love and light, guardians and guides, Angel Michael, most valuable messages from their spirit team ancestors. You could be eating spicier foods. Maybe you're spicy. Seeing like chilies. Or maybe you cook with those. Someone's impressed by you. Maybe you've got a lot of spunk, kid. I don't know. I want to say kid. Maybe this person's older than you. Sagittarius. People in placements. Pizzazz. Someone here could be Spanish. Ay, mamacita. I don't know. Sorry. Oh, shit. Someone might want to reconcile or reconcile. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you have to. Maybe somebody wants to say their safe word. Any last messages? Okay. Say that's the last one. Okay. Checkmate. Bada bing, bada boom. Gabagoo. I'm sorry. Taking yourself out of a game of someone else, playing puppet on a string. You undid the knot. Congratulations. They're trying to love bomb you so they have control. Ew. Gross. Maybe just love bomb yourself. This could be a Cancer, somebody with Cancer placements, maybe Mars, Aries. Parents don't want to see you succeed, right? Because they could benefit off of you not. You know, this could be you, what you're seeing clearly about the past. Two of Swords in the reverse with the Six of Cups, seeing the past clearly. Stay solo and manifest. No one can take you down. Thought you were naive / breadcrumbing, easily tricked, just believing them. Yeah, so I don't think you are. Talk is cheap. Exactly. Follow the good energy, reject the bad. Adios, muchachos. Wanted / still does to enslave you. This person just wants a slave. Wants to desensationalize your success. They're violent. Carving your own path, perseverance is your power. So make sure you're not carving anybody else's path. Don't do their homework. Dream downloads. So pay attention to your dream downloads. They could be, maybe you can write them down or something. I think we said that in the first reading. They actually truly hate you. Alaster. So maybe you have like dream messages that confirm that. I'm sorry. You got it. Life's a joke. Come on. Wants to grape you. They were planning on doing something cruel to you. So this could be somebody who's like into trafficking or even crueler things like drugging. Scratch the surface and see it ain't real, fake. So it's kind of like scratching, like, and you're like, oh, it's just paint. You outrank them. Part of a prophecy. So maybe you're always sent to like be a part of this person's life in a way of sending them to hell. To HE doubles hockey sticks, I just heard. Wants to interrupt you. Fuck other people's opinions. Staying away from anything that hurts you over and over. Yeah, so maybe you're learning that, right? I heard communist. I don't know what that's about. Commissioned art. So you could be like getting commissions for your art, or you could be an artist, or you could be just creating in your own life. Kali. So Kali is the beautiful goddess of like the destruction that's needed to be wild and free and create better, right? To eliminate demons. Sibling / cousin watching over you. So you could have like a passed on sibling or cousin or maybe family member that's watching over you, that's helping you. So just be grateful. Being granted access through your mind. So you could be utilizing your mind or asking questions, closing your eyes, posing questions. They were planning something, that's for sure. We have some people want to hurt others. They crave it. Bankrupt. This could be somebody broke, right? Broke is a joke. And so they try to take out their pain on others, rejecting self, because they don't want to create it themselves. They want to take, they just think they don't want to do the work. Rejecting self-abandonment to be whole is to be holy. Rejecting self-abandonment to be whole is to be holy, right? So now you're vibrating at a higher frequency. God can communicate with you. Water what waters you. Let us focus on water. Water. Water what waters you. So is this reciprocating? Never, or giving you happiness. Never go back. Your obligation is only to yourself. So yeah, never go back. Just never go back. If you ever felt like you weren't sure, just don't go back. Trying to make their problems your problems. Quitting smoking or just reduced. He wants to scare you. So this could be somebody who's quitting smoking as well. Stay in your masculine energy. Yeah, you might need to like call upon certain masculine spirit guides or teams members. Heard break a leg. Break a leg. They like that you overgive to them. This gonna wait is worth it. Yeah, so if you feel like you're kind of in a moment of waiting, or we are in that waning moon phase, right? They'd rather be a victim. Let them. Let go of painful past memories. Try to burden you and try to take away all your opportunities. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked it. Actually, we have a few more. Sorry. It says, not worth your time. It says, they used to have access to your energy. Removed from spaces you'd never fit. Get out of people pleasing. Amen. So please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.